What up?
What up?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm good, man.
How's your week been?
Good.
Good.
I'm
Anything?
gonna. I'm not gonna say like again.
You can say like, but it's like, he's referring to he felt like he was having a lot of filler words last episode.
Yeah.
Last episode was our first episode. First thing you do something or
First
anything,
time.
yeah, it's not gonna be that good, but hopefully the audio is better now.
Yeah.
That you can actually hear my voice as well.
Yeah.
And he had some critique for saying like a lot. So
Yeah.
as we
But
said,
it's
last
part of it. It's
yeah.
part of it. You gotta take the first step, right? And the first step's not always gonna be the best one, but you gotta start. So
I mean, the first step is always the best one because you start, you do something.
Yeah, but you can always improve. So
yeah. I mean,
you can't be perfect from the get go. Then what's the point?
No, of course not.
So it's you gotta progress, right?
No, that's mean that the first step is the most important.
It's
one.
the important part,
Yeah.
but it's not always gonna be the best step.
Exactly. You need some reps. You need some.
Yeah. Need some
attempts.
repetition.
Yeah, but it feels great.
So we're on to episode 2.
Yeah, we have some stuff to talk about, but again, your week. Anything special this week?
No, it's been good. Like a usual week, except for the build up.
The build up.
So bodybuilding wise, I'm a big fan of bodybuilding. It was the biggest competition. Mr. Olympia was this weekend.
Yeah.
So like the whole week, training wise for me has been good, but like on the evenings, I've gone home and I've indulged in some bodybuilding.
You did 3 sessions this week?
No, 4.
4.
I always stick to about 4 sessions.
Yeah.
Because based on my work and my gym and recovery capacity, I feel that's the best, and it's good for me to be able to disperse my volume based on what I'm trying to build. So I've been in off season now I competed 2021. It's been 2 years, and I'm gonna compete next year.
You've been off season for 2 years.
Yeah, actually.
That is pretty.
Yeah, but the point, like as I said in the last episode, like with natural bodybuilders, you gotta have a long time. If you really want to improve, you need to really let your body be in a surplus for a long time. And then you can also see that at like in enhanced bodybuilders, because if they really want to improve and make a big jump, they go for like 2-year off season.
I mean, I've had like a 10-year off season.
Yeah, constant one. No, but you've had some cuts here and there. But anyway, like you're not getting too far away from the week. It's like my four sessions this week, and it's modified based on what I need to work on. So yeah. Your week?
It's been pretty good. Normal work week. I had some days off. My daughter had a holiday week.
Yeah.
So it's been pretty family
Oriented
stuff.
Yeah, oriented.
Yeah, but it's what it is. But it's fun. She had her friend over. My daughter is very high energy, and her friend as well.
Yeah.
And they had a sleepover at my place, and you get kind of tired after 2 little bandits turn your apartment upside down. But it's I mean, I love it. It's fun. But other than that, I only had 2 sessions because I've been a bit. I felt weird. Like my body's not recovered for a couple of weeks from whatever cold. I think I had like a back-to-back cold.
Okay.
So it's been like at least 3 or 4 weeks where I haven't really been able to perform in the gym. But at least I got like 2 sessions. I got a pull and a leg session this week.
Leg? You pulled the leg?
Yeah, I pulled the leg. Yeah, but yeah, I did some legs and I did some back. Like not 100%.
Most important part.
Yeah, like 80%. Yeah, but fair. I got a good working low. But
I told you I had that a few weeks ago too.
Yeah,
I felt like very fatigued.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling.
I took like 3 days off, and I felt better, but it wasn't the same.
It's some sort of virus is just running rampant right now around, at least in this area. So it's yeah. But yeah, you stayed up late last night to
Yeah.
watch
Mr. Olympia.
Mr. Olympia. I saw like a little recap about it.
Yeah.
I'm so unfamiliar with like, I don't know, the way they judge it or in general, or like the people in it. Like, of course, you know the big ones like C-Bomb, you know, Dexter Jackson, Phil He.
Yeah, but no, Dexter Jackson.
Yeah, but it's like what I know because I'm
yeah.
not really an active viewer
No.
of these events, but I know like the big names that pop up here and there.
Yeah.
Like, of course, you know Ronald Coleman, Jay Cutler, and all
Yeah.
those people. But like the new people, like the guy that won, never heard of him. Derek
Lunsford.
No, I have no idea who that is.
No, he came from 212. So
212.
he's pretty.
212. Wait, but that's 10 years ago. What the hell?
No, 212. It
212.
still exists. It's just a weight.
2012.
No, 212 class.
Oh. I have no idea.
I was like, did you turn blonde for 2 seconds? What the hell?
What do you mean?
2012. 212. It's a weight class.
But why is it 212?
Because
why not 215? That makes more sense. Why 212?
they have some guidelines,
I
I
mean-
presume. It's 212 based on, so it's usually,
But that's open, yeah?
no, 212 is the shorter guys.
Is that the height? No, that's weight.
No, it's a weight.
Oh wait,
212.
they have height classes?
No, classic physique is height and weight. But open is just open. So there you don't have any height.
Oh.
But it's so you can weigh whatever.
But all of the open
But
guys look like they're like similar height.
No, they vary from I think what are they, like 170? I think Derek Lunsford is like the shortest among the shortest ones. He's like 168 centimeters tall. I think that's like 5'6" or something.
We don't miss one.
Yeah.
Just keep it.
Yeah,
metric,
like
man.
5'6" maybe and something like that. I'm not sure.
You can Google.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but
whatever.
I know-
have to Google
I know
on
it's
your
around-
pounds and
yeah.
feet and shit.
I know it's around that.
Yeah.
So like 5'6",
Yeah.
5'7", something like that. So he's the shortest,
Short
and then you have like I think the tallest is like Andrew. I think
Mr.
he's
Andrew.
Andrew Jack. Yeah, he's like 185 maybe, something like that. It's like 6'2". He's tall, 185 centimeters. So that's like the tallest. So you have like a few guys that are like 5'11", 180 centimeters, and then you have a few guys that are like around 170 centimeters. So like 5'7". So it varies. Like it depends on how big you are.
But so there's. But you said there in classic there's height and
Weight. Yeah.
weight.
Yeah.
But in open there's nothing.
Nothing.
So it's just
You can weigh
Whoever.
300 pounds. And 212 is then like 212. That's like 212 is like what is it? 90, 96, 95, 96 kilos. Quick maths.
quick maths.
But
boom, boom.
yeah, it was I had a intense weekend with that, and howdy partner, we have some visitors here. But that's part. But yeah, so I was up until like 4 last night. Today. So I got like 5 hours of sleep, and I was out with a few friends. We did that last year, actually, the same guys. And we ate some pizza. We watched Olympia.
It's a bit of an annual thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's fun.
But it's
because
fun, yeah.
We're like real like nerds. We like whatever we talk about, we understand it immediately. Like that person, because we consume that information so much. Like bodybuilding, it's fun. But sometimes when I sit there and like watch like bodybuilding, I'm like, this is such a weird sport. It's
But this, like, I have a question.
it's cool, but it's so weird.
How are you not becoming like gay? I mean, you're looking at naked men. You're just looking at naked dudes.
How is that a question?
No, but you're looking at naked dudes.
Then you're looking at it for the wrong reason.
No, I don't do that. But I mean,
Maybe for some, it's right. I guess.
of course, whenever you look at like the Mr. O and like you all the things you kind of graze down there, you know, like how does it fit in that little bikini thing, you know?
They have no balls.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
I'm
on
joking.
gear.
Yeah. I'm not joking. But it's awkward wearing those pants.
Because one guy, it looked like his thing.
Why are you looking at that? That's not the point of the bodybuilding show. You're not
No,
supposed to look
but-
at the junk.
But
That's weird. That's a little bit gay.
yeah, that's why I don't watch it.
Yeah. You're questioning yourself. You're like, No, but that's not they are very uncomfortable. Like when you wear them, it's like cupping yourself and then pressing. That's all. It's like it's the most advantageous position for your junk ever, because it's gonna look very like, I can't breathe. Help me. If you know that song, like, dear penis, I don't think I like you anymore.
Anymore.
Yeah, anymore. It's like that. He's like, help me. You know.
Because when you get to drinking, you put me in places where I've never been before. Man, have you seen the animation of that one?
I do not want to do that.
That's a weird one. Yeah, but back to penis. Yeah.
No. Focus.
Yeah.
Bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Muscles.
Yeah.
Oil. Key. But no, but it's more of like a beauty pageant. Like the effort of looking like that is very strenuous.
Actually, you're right. It's kind of like a beauty pageant.
Yeah, it is. Like, but the effort of looking like that is intense. It's 24/7. You have to optimize your sleep. You have to optimize your nutrition. You have to eat at a calorie deficit for a long period of time, like 16 to 22 weeks. You really have to go hard and train hard. Like, it's insane how much time and effort you put in to get so little out of it. Because it's only the best ones in the world that really make a little bit of money from winning competitions. So the only way you're gonna make a living as a bodybuilder, if you're not like some of the best in the world, you got to be like an entrepreneur. You got to have a company, do YouTube, exposure, like
I mean, if
being
you're
sponsored, but the sponsorship now isn't like it was back in the day.
Back in the day, you got like a
good contract,
some protein powder.
No, back in the day, you got a lot of money because you had like magazines and stuff. So it was more exclusive because people couldn't see all the time. Nowadays, you can see your favorite YouTuber like every day on YouTube or Instagram.
Yeah,
it's not the same. So the exposure is different. Back in the day, you get a lot of money for like, I think it was Muscle Tech and stuff. It was a big company. But it was fun. We had our picks. So we all had Derek winning. I really like Derek Lunsford. Yeah, we all had him winning.
But that's not what he told me earlier, though.
Me?
You said the other guy was kind of good.
Yeah, I said Hadi surprised me.
Yeah.
He was good. So I don't know where politics come into play with bodybuilding here, because if you'd say that both of them look like, let's say they both look like equally good, but Hadi's been Mr. Olympia now for a year.
Yeah.
And he hasn't really done much with it.
Yeah.
Like been a good spokesperson for like the sports Mr. Olympia, and he doesn't speak English. So I think when you take it into account that Derek Lunsford is from America, he's a good spokesperson. Like he got like fan favorite award, so he's really appreciated in the bodybuilding community, and he puts out a lot of content. I think that's a Mr. Olympia, because yes, you can have the best physique, but how do you carry yourself?
Who
are you inspiring?
Yeah, but isn't that the sport really big in like the Arabic world?
It's different. Like they really,
because most of those guys are like super like amazed when they see someone with a great
physique. Like I trained legs Saturday, and I usually it's Piggy, Mr. Piggy.
I mean, you got the complexion for it.
Yeah. Excuse me. I usually like want to take progress pics when I have like decent pump after leg workout.
Yeah.
And I usually pull down my pants in the corner of the gym if I can. So
I've seen it.
Yeah. And then there's this like really cute old guy. He's like always like I always greet people, and especially old people, like people that train and try to stay active. I'm like, hello, and I greet them and like be very respectful.
Yeah.
And I've always said like only like hello or shook his hand, and he comes up and he's like mashallah, and he touched my leg, and I start laughing. I'm like Habibi. I was like, yeah, and he was like,
married now?
And he doesn't really speak that good Swedish, I think, and he was like, very good, bro, very good, very good.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you.
I
think they appreciate it like in a different way. No, but it's very like it's like if you could call it spiritual, but it's more like they really appreciate it in a different way. They don't like they don't look at it like jealousy or anything. They look like it with purity. Like mashallah, it's like I think that's like God's will or like
it's like very praise the Lord.
I don't know if that's it, but it's like it's very impressive.
Yeah, mashallah.
It's God's will that you got this physique and it's meant for you or something like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's not get into the details. I'm not.
I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course it is. Like,
but yeah. So it was a good time. It wasn't really any big surprises in terms of the competition. I like the only thing is I think Samson. I had. Samson,
yeah, you gotta explain. Like,
Samson is a tall guy,
black guy. He's competing in the open.
Yeah,
with Derek.
So I'm talking about the open class now. I'm not changing. I'm going to tell you to change class.
What was the guy's name?
Samson.
Yeah, no, but Derek, Samson, and
Hadi.
Okay, Hadi. Yeah. So Hadi is the Arabic guy, Iranian.
Yeah, I think.
Derek is the American, and
Samson is British, mate.
British. Yeah, he's from England, bro.
Yeah. And
it's in water.
Yeah, so those three were the top three.
Yeah.
I have my top five. I had Andrew. He was fifth, and then I think and the fourth was Brandon. I think Brandon Curry. He's been Mr. Olympia before. But I wanted to see like Hunter Labrada because I really like him. He puts out a lot of good content on YouTube. Shout out to him. With like high intensity training and how he goes about. He's very meticulous, and I like that intensity like of hardworking individuals. Not that the other guys aren't, but I like he thinks things through a lot.
Some people articulate their themselves better than others and kind of explain it better. Maybe that's
you can know something and you can understand it, but if you can't really explain it to others, that makes a big difference when you're gonna put it on YouTube or anything like that. But
get just one example. You know the lat pull. After doing that for like 6 months, just this week I was like, I found the perfect pull way. You know, I hit it in a different way.
Motion.
Yeah, so I was like, wait, why didn't I do it like this? Because I isolated myself in the hold. And I was like, what the fuck? No, I found it. You know.
I found the Lord.
And no one has ever explained that to me. And that's
have
why...
I not explained to you how to do a lat pull down? What kind of brother am I?
No, but...
Or you haven't been listening. You haven't been listening. You haven't been listening.
No, I haven't listened. But you know when you sit and in this motion, yeah? And you kind of relax.
What did you call it?
The lat pull.
Yeah, it's a lat roll.
Yeah, but it's a machine.
I thought you were talking about a pull down.
No, but the techno gym. So you sit like this.
Yeah, so it's a roll.
And I've always been like just relaxing, just letting my body go.
No.
Whereas like I need to be stuck, and then just letting it go like that. So it's whatever. It's not.
This is about it's a roll, so getting the muscle short.
Yeah.
A lat pull down, you can get the muscle long. Here, the function.
But it wasn't a pull down.
No, but when it's different. Aspects of training.
Yeah.
So you have one motion that's going to make it lat long. And you have one that's going to make it very short. You don't need to go for the stretching and row.
No, but
you need to be positioned and be able to row the muscle.
Yeah, but the point is
here. You don't need to go here.
Articulating is the point. Yeah, like understanding something and being able to explain it in a way so that others can apply it.
Yeah.
It is very rare talent.
Yeah.
I feel like. But you said Mr. Samson.
Mr. Samson. Yeah, he came third. And I think, I don't really know I'm not sure. I think I actually felt that he looked really good. So, but those like Hattie and Derek are like shorter, and Samson is a bit taller. So, but I think I feel like it turned out the way it was supposed to. But I think next year I'm not sure because Hattie walked off stage, and it's a
I
bit
heard
disrespectful. Yeah,
that. Yeah.
you can
Kinda
still
rude.
stay and show some respect for your fellow competitors. That's where some people said that the community in classic, the classic is a little bit better because they compete against each other, but they still have fun with each other.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's because he doesn't know English and they can't speak to each other. Maybe that's a big one. So a lot of things are like lost in translation.
Yeah, maybe a miscommunication.
Yeah, but he walked off, and that was a shame. Because it doesn't really like you haven't really done that much for the bodybuilding community and being seen and stuff, and then you come up and then because you lose you go walk off stage. I don't know. It's a bit disrespectful.
Yeah.
But I felt like it was a good Mr. Olympia. I feel like Samson is gonna really climb. The sad thing is that Nick Walker injured himself. He tore his hamstring, I believe.
That doesn't sound very pleasant.
No, and he couldn't compete. So he was still watching it, and like I saw at the press conference, he was sitting in the wheelchair. But it's a shame. Yeah, I think he would have really done well this year. He looked crazy.
Yeah.
And then Nathan Diasha, he couldn't get into the United States with his visa, I think. So he was out. He's pretty good contender too.
But Classic was
Classic
Sebum as per you. I guess he was the kind of.
He's like a class of his own. He's
Yeah, I heard that. He was like
he's so good.
No competition, really.
Yeah, there was competition. Ramondino
compared to him. Really?
It's apples.
Because I saw him and I saw the other guy that's like the runner-up. I was like, how do you even beat that guy?
I like Dino's physique. It's really it's like very pleasing. But
so Dino is the guy who got second place in Classic.
Yeah. And then
Sebum,
but Sebum is just like he has a crazy physique. Even though maybe he has like 1 year he didn't have that good of a back, but then just the difference from 1 year to another, he just exploded his back. I don't know what he did, like frequency twice a week. I don't know really remember what he did, but it was crazy. And then from that point on, he became very dominant. Like usually they say that shows the one from the back. If you have a great back, that's gonna do a lot for you. But yeah, he looked crazy, Sebum, and I think he can reign supreme for as long as he wants.
Yeah.
So it depends. Like I know what I've heard and seen on YouTube, he has a lot going for him company wise. So I don't feel like he needs to do, but it's like for himself and
this
for
is more
inspiring
like a
people.
Legacy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And inspiring people. So yeah, no, but Mr. Olympia was good. And then I didn't see T12 because that was on the Friday, and we watched just the finals on Saturday to Sunday. So Friday to Saturday it was the 212. But I think Keon won that, and Sean got second. Yeah.
Okay.
He's been going like from classic to.
So it's another height class in Classic physique.
Height and weight in classic, and then 212 is the bodybuilders, but the shorter ones. Okay. So do you have open bodybuilding for the big guys, taller ones?
Yeah, but the classic you said there was like height differences.
Yeah. In classic you have height and weight.
Yeah.
So the weight is based on your height.
Yeah. Okay. Wait,
and then you have 212.
Weight is based on your height.
Yeah, how tall you are determines how much you can weigh.
So it's weight and height. Oh, okay. So you okay? Now I get it. So
did you go blonde again?
You're blonde.
Have you slept? Are you cognitive? You have like a dissonance going on. You're like,
no. I mean, it's the bandits in my home this weekend. No, but you said height. Did Shut the fuck up, man.
It's all love, my brother.
But you said height and weight. Yeah, so it's like based on height and weight.
I feel like you're a little bit tired today, but that's okay. I'm tired too.
I'm not tired.
I only slept like 4-5 hours.
I'm not tired.
No, it's okay. You don't look tired.
I do.
No. But yeah, so 212, Keon won, and he's been like going from classic to like 212. So, but he looks crazy. He's been in Sweden too, like NPC here to like with him and Hollingshead. Hollingshead is open bodybuilder.
I know Hollingshead.
Yeah, the shit.
I don't know why. I think I followed him because you showed him to me or something.
Yeah,
That guy is humongous and strong as hell.
Yes, he's like one of the strongest bodybuilders, if not the strongest.
Yeah,
right now.
god damn, that guy is strong.
But he he looks crazy, but like I know he has like a problem of like getting it all together for the stage.
What, you
like,
mean like the cut?
No, the cut he gets in crazy condition, but like the manipulations at the end with carbs, sodium, potassium, and all that. Like I don't know if he used diuretics or whatever, but like getting it together for the stage, that some people can have a problem with.
Bouncing your titties, man.
Yeah, it just happens, mate. Just go with it.
Just a random titty dance.
Yeah, feels good going like that. But yeah, so that was a big part of my weekend. But yeah, he was good, and we ate some pizza. We had to wait 90 minutes for that.
90 minutes. Where did you order from? Yes, burn them out on
I don't want to shame the company, but it was in the city.
Wait, where you were in?
I think that delivery guy must have like driven over or something. we got the
But
pizza.
how many did you order?
We ordered 4, and it was at like 1 at night.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
What was open by
that pizza store?
Oh, it's clear.
They're really good. Why are you saying it? No, it wasn't. You don't have to shame them, bro.
I'm not shaming. Hey,
I like their
shout
pizza.
out to them. Like in this city, you ain't getting no pizza at 1 a.m. except for like that.
I think they were open to like 3 or something.
Yes,
but they have a lot of people then because people are out partying, right?
Oh, it was Saturday.
Yeah. So we were like ordering, and then they were supposed to drive it out, and we didn't get it. I would call it like 2 times.
No, we're getting so much accessibility nowadays. We're all gonna get fat as hell.
Obviously not.
No,
yeah,
but
I'm bulky now. But I mean, dude, don't shame me.
Imagine like a normal dude. Hey, I'm hungry. It's 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, pizza sounds good.
Yeah.
I can actually order it now. Before you had to like go to the store.
Yeah.
Burn some calories.
Yeah. But yeah. So no, we ate it. We're bodybuilders. We need sustenance.
And the other Mr. Ectomorph.
Oh yeah. He ate with joy. And then Big Boy, he ate with even more joy. He was very hungry.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He ate your pizza too.
No, actually he left a piece, but yeah.
What?
We're going way into the pizza. But yeah. All in all, I think that the show was very good. So now it's another year before that show comes up again. Mr. Olympia. So it's going to be fun because I don't know if it's top 3 or top 5 that are automatically qualified. So that means that they don't have to do a pro show to qualify.
Right, so all the other people need to qualify.
Yeah, Mr. Olympia is like the peak. So you have to win a pro show to be able to even get to the Mr. Olympia.
The approach shows.
Pro professional show.
Okay.
A pro show.
But how many shows are there? Like,
there's many.
I mean, how long? But I mean, let's say you win a pro show.
Mm.
I mean, you can't cut for like, or you do like we win 1 pro show a year and then next year you go Mr. O, or it's like
no, it's the same year.
Same year.
So if you win a show in like March, you're gonna get Mars. I'm going Swedish here. March.
It's Elon. You're gonna win in Elon's competition on Mars.
SpaceX bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Then you can compete at the end of the year. So you want to time it. Some people will really like go into like just before, so they don't have to have too long of a cut.
But then you kind of have an advantage then. If you're like top 3 and
if you don't have to compete, you can just focus on building muscle. So that's going to be the interesting part about Samson because he's improved so much every year, even during like cuts. So now he's going to have some time, I believe, if that's the case, because he's top 3. So I'm really excited to see what he can bring. He's going to be good.
Excited to see another man naked.
Get over yourself, boy. It's something artistic. Like I know like
I'm
people
just joking.
people don't understand it that are not in the sport, but
I mean, people
it's
understand
like
it.
it's something artistic.
Yeah, but it's
Did you just hear us at like 4
yeah.
times? Gotta check myself before I wreck myself. Chickity.
It's very impressive. I don't think people don't get it, you know, but
No.
because well, most people are like, why do you want to be that big? Yeah, I mean, makes no sense.
I think that too. Like open, why would you want to get that big? But it's still impressive. I prefer the classic because that size is very big, but that's still somewhat attainable without having to kill yourself with the food and drugs and everything. You have to really be like a monk when you're trying to gain that much size. But classic, you have a little bit more balance.
Yeah.
So that's why I prefer balance. Classic.
Yeah.
And I prefer the look too. Like you're not too big. You can be functional. You can do other stuff.
So let's say, someone wants to get into bodybuilding. Someone who is like fresh and is super inspired, or just really loves the sport and really wants to start to go at it themselves. What would be the first step?
I always say that for your first competition, you need to get a coach, and preferably someone that is close that you can have, because this sport is so mental. You need to
like
have
your brother.
Yeah. So you need to have someone that is close and can push you, and preferably close.
Yeah.
You're going to be a little bit like a shrink the first time because it's so many things happening in your head that you don't really understand when you're pushing yourself to body fat levels that low and still trying to sustain performance in the gym. And I always say that before you even think about going to the dark side, the enhanced route, you should compete natural at least
Enhanced
once.
steroids,
Yeah. You need to think about competing once natural to see what it's like, because you're going to be able to see what you look like. And I think you should also build, you need to like focus on building muscle for like at least 3 to 5 years. 5 years, I'd say, just especially if you start when you're younger. If you start when you're older, the guidelines change a little bit. But when you're younger, just be in a calorie surplus and just build and train and become big, and then try to cut down, because cutting down is so minuscule compared to building muscle. That's the hard part about bodybuilding, because you can cut down in about 4 months, 4 to 5 months, but you have to build muscle for 4 to 5 years.
I'm looking forward to that journey myself, so it's going to be interesting to see how it affects your mental and
yeah, I'm actually going to go into because I'm like 24 weeks out now, and I'm at about 215 pounds. So I need to get like into the mindset, because like based on what I know that I want to drop a week and not stress my body, I need to start at about now. So I have about 15 kilos to drop to be competition weight. And based on what I weighed last time, that's just for me, like something that I can go back to, like what I weighed last time. Maybe I'll be 1 kilo lighter now because I want to be extra hard or whatever. But I'll see as I get closer. But as my history has shown, that is the weight that I'm aiming for, like about 80 kilos.
Yeah.
So that's going to be my aim. So I've calculated about a half to 1% a week, and that's going to put me at a caloric deficit that is not too large and not too little.
But I'm actually very curious. Like, what actually makes someone so passionate and interested in a sport like this? Because it's very niche, I would say. Like, for me, I'm completely, not completely disinterested, but I'm very intrigued. I think it's fun to watch. But I'm the kind of guy, like, I loved to play football when I was younger, but I don't really enjoy watching it. You know, I'm like, yeah. I mean, what makes you so? What gives you the drive for it? You've been doing it for 10 years.
I think for me, I'll speak like for people going into the gym. Generally, I think you start building muscle, you want to find like a purpose. Maybe it's strength, maybe it's fighting, maybe it's bodybuilding, but you want to have a goal. A goal will light a fire under you. And having an impressive physique is also a goal. But for me, I always wanted to see what I would look like because I liked like the statues in like like Rome, like the warriors, what they statues would look like.
The small penises.
Yeah. Bodybuilders. No, but so I really wanted to see if I could look like that. And when I was younger, I was thinking about going the enhanced route because I want to go all the way. I want to go all the way. But then I started.
You were like
seeing people
searing down into like Miss Rowe.
Yeah, I wanted to go all the way.
That was a dream.
I had dreams that came along the way, absolutely.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a dream initially when I started training. I just wanted to be strong. So that's why I did like strength-based training in the beginning. I just wanted to be strong and I wanted to try to beat some of the strongest guys' numbers. But then I realized like a bodybuilder asked me, what do you want to do? You want to do bodybuilding or strength? And I said, I want to look like you. You look cool. Like that's a cool. Like he had a tight waist. He was a bodybuilder, Swedish champ.
But when you at that time,
yeah,
you were kind of big, yeah.
I was big, yeah. I was
140 kilos.
No, I was never 140. I was 130.
130, yeah.
So I made a decision and I went on a cut for a year, like with what I said last episode, with one cut, and then went into maintenance, and then one cut, and I got down in 1 year from 130 to 94 kilos. So I dropped 36 kilos in a year. And I did that.
What stopped you from actually going into steroids?
I wanted to compete natural first. That's always something that I knew that I wanted, because I didn't want to go the enhanced route because I wanted to try it natural. I just wanted to. There's really
no specific reason. You just wanted.
I wanted to try it. That's the reason.
Yeah, okay.
I wanted to see what I looked like. I didn't want to. That was just the reason. I just wanted to see what I looked like. And at that time, I was like 19, 20. I was thinking about competing. So I didn't really know what went into that side of it. And I hired a coach and we talked about it. And I said I wanted to try it my first time. And we did. He said, yeah, let's try it. And we didn't even talk about that. But I think I said I wanted to stay natural and try my first show. And that's what I did. And I think I got like last. I wasn't in shape. But it was a good learning curve. And then I took it back to like the drawing board. I was like, well, what am I going to do? And I wanted to see, I wanted to really maximize my potential and see what I looked like natural. So that's what I did. And then when I was 23, I met that same bodybuilder. And he asked me, you want to go the enhanced route? Are you going for it? What's happening? And I was like, no, I think I want to really maximize my natural potential. And at that time, I knew that I pretty much had, but you can always improve. But I was pretty much the size I am now. But now I've improved, I've gained muscle, but it's very limited. It's not that much anymore because you hit like a ceiling and it's going to slow down very, very much.
Hit a plateau.
That's why you have to have like a little bit longer off seasons to really be able to push if you really want to gain that muscle. So that's what I've done, and I don't really see where I can go now. So that's why I'm not really going to go into like a big cut, like a big bulk like this anymore. I'm going to be more cautious, like doing more like a lean bulk, because I've pushed my body for 10 years, like 2 years off season, and then competed 1 year. So it's really been like I've pushed my body to really grow as much as I can. So there's really not much more for me to get. I can get it, but I don't have to be in that big of a surplus. It's just going to take a little bit longer.
No.
So I've pushed my body enough, and I don't really feel good like being too heavy. Because usually before I used to bulk up to like 105 kilos, and now I'm like 96 in the morning.
That's a big boy, man.
Yeah, but It was 25 kilos from stage weight, and I had to do cuts for like 35 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's not optimal at all. But now I'm at like a better starting point. So I'm 95 kilos, and I'm gonna drop down 15 kilos. It's manageable. It's not that hard compared to what I've done. So everything is compared to where you've been, right, and what your experience is. So it's easy for me to manage this.
Yeah.
So that's a part of why I stay natural. You always have that inner thought like, should I go? But for me, I just don't think it's worth it. Like, I've seen people around me come and go that have been enhanced. They've tried stuff, and what it's done with their bodies, and the black market stuff, infections, and a lot of things can go wrong. It can go right too, but a lot of things can go wrong, and people don't usually talk about what goes wrong. You just see the results. You just see their physique on stage. A lot of people don't talk about what's going wrong, just to their inner circle. And I think some people do, but you need to talk about it more.
Yeah, but the thing is, in Sweden, it's illegal.
Yeah.
All steroids are illegal in Sweden. So
if you in Sweden, if you see that if someone like says, oh, that guy's probably on steroids, and the cops come and check you, like they've checked me, and if they show like a positive result, they're gonna go home and have a what's it called, like a house search. They're gonna search your house.
Yeah.
And they're gonna see like you have a lot of stuff there, and it's gonna be in your like a protocol or register. What's it called? Like your. So they're gonna be able to see it. It's gonna be with you.
Yeah.
And then you might have to pay like a fine or whatever. And it's going to be like an employer. If you're going to have like a job, they're going to be like, oh, you got this, you've done that. Or like.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing that it's illegal. I mean, in general, I think
topic.
People should be able to
do what they feel
with their bodies.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's a big topic, but I think that people should be able to do what they want with their bodies, as long as you're not hurting anybody else.
I mean, personally, I've like never ever done any drugs in that sense.
Yeah.
Like I've tried like pot once, but it's like
marijuana.
Yeah, but other than that, not really. It's not really a thing for me. I never liked it. Never needed it. Never felt
I've never like felt addicted to anything either. Like I don't do anything. It's just not preference. Like
my drug is sugar.
Yeah, absolutely. Yours is, yeah. But I'd say like when people like, do you have any addictions? I'm like, I'm training. I need to train.
That's your addiction, I guess.
I guess like I need to train. I need to use my body, and that fulfills me so much. I get like all these highs.
Yeah, I mean, that's
even when I don't feel like it's like discipline. I just go and I know I feel better. I don't have to do if I don't feel like. I usually do because I'm so regimented. I usually follow my program. I do, but if I were to be really off one day, I'd go like, let's just go train the muscle, but do something else. Flip the workout around, do whatever. Just have fun.
Yeah, that's most important part. But it's I don't know. It wasn't fun in the start, I would say. When you start working out, it's not that fun, you know. But I think it comes later.
When you see the evolution.
No, but I mean,
when you notice the pump, you notice the muscle. You're
like,
wow.
When you start to get into it, you're like, wow, this feels good, and you're like sitting there doing your rows, and you're like in the moment with your headphones, and you're like, man, I fucking love this. You know, it's a special feeling. Yeah.
But that's where I started, and for me, it came easy because I was relatively strong. So I benched like 35 kilos when I was 10, when we started training with our dad. And then when I was 14, I benched like 100 kilos at the gym. So for me, like, people complimented my strength. And some people started calling me Hercules.
Hercules?
Yeah, I started training at the basement gym. It was all like old school bodybuilders. So I really loved that environment. Yeah, shit. I'm using that word again. I'm thinking about it though. But it's so hard to get rid of your usual
laga.
I gotta get it out. La 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 la. I'm speaking tongues. La la la. But like it came sort of easy for me, like being strong. So then, if something comes somewhat easy for you, you're gonna enjoy it. You get something out of it. It's gonna be fun. So for me, I just like the gym. I tried so many other sports, but that was the one that really stuck with me.
But I honestly think if you would have pursued strongman or like what's it called now in English, strongman, styrkelyft, powerlifting. Yeah, I think you would have been really good at that. I think you would have been one of the strongest if you would have continued, I would say.
But then I'd have to go with the enhanced rod.
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, when did you stop actually pursuing strength?
When I was 19.
Yeah, imagine if you would have been strength training. Like
I think I would have been injured.
I mean, you did injure yourself. I feel. I remember you like pulled your back or something.
Yeah, I pulled my lat.
That's
I pulled it. I was 14. I did like
14. You were 14.
Yeah.
What do I feel?
I was really young.
Oh really?
We have a picture of us sitting. Yeah, but I was 14 and I did like a deadlift, but I unracked it from like an elevated station.
Yeah.
So I pulled it off, and then when I did my reps, I did 140 kilos, and then I put it off and I missed the claw, and then when you relax, and I went like this, and I thought it was on, so I went like boom, but then it slipped off, and I was like, oh, and I had to grab it, and I was like, yeah, I was like, oh no,
ouch,
yeah, and that was like, oh, just jump up and extend your arms. So I was like, I can't do that, it hurts. So I was like bedridden for like 3-4 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it that bad?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the longest time I've been.
I don't remember that.
No, I just couldn't like my lat was so. I just couldn't use it. So training, I couldn't even lie. It hurt so much, but it's good. I don't see any like detriments from it now. My lats are one of my strongest body parts, so
no.
I don't see that much from it. Latissimus Dorsey, but it was interesting. That's the longest time I've been away from the gym, like 3 weeks, I think.
In 10 years. That's pretty nuts.
Since I was. No, I'm 30. It's 16 years. 14.
You're old.
I'm old. I'm starting to get a crack lagging.
Oh, we're starting to get old.
Yeah.
I'm getting white hairs in my beard, man. It's crazy.
You're 33.
Yeah.
You're a kid, dude.
I feel like I'm 55.
You're a kid. You're a kid. But you look like you're 23.
23? Yeah. Do I look... What do you mean by that?
You look young. You got a baby face going. No. You look good, man. You look good. You look healthy.
No, you look healthy too, man. You look like a...
You're one of those. Orangutan. You're one of those dilfs. All the women walking around like, oh, look at that dilf.
I don't know about that, but I wish, Look at this dilf, bruh. No, not bruh. Man.
Maybe bruhs too.
But that's actually something. I think I have like a... I'm very attractive to gay dudes, I think. Because I swear... I don't know why, but it's more gay dudes. Like, when I was streaming on Twitch, it was only gay dudes talking to me.
What were you streaming?
Like, I don't know, World of Warcraft?
Oh, right, yeah.
Whatever. And it, I don't know why, but it's strange. I think I have some sort of like gay attractive thing. I don't know.
It's aura.
It's an hour. Maybe I'm gay.
They're like, I can turn you around.
Yeah, you can turn me around.
I can get you. It's a challenge.
Please no. You leave my hands alone.
But I think like people that train, I've had that too. When I was out partying when I was a little bit younger, I had that too. Like gay guys coming up to me like, "Hey, dance with me." I was like, "Wow, no, you gotta like learn to discipline."
Yeah, but do you remember? Me and my dear brother here, I've been there more times. I've been working as a volunteer at DreamHack.
Yeah.
And
what is DreamHack?
DreamHack is like one of the biggest internet conventions, like we sing game and tournaments and stuff.
Yeah, it's like game, game. People sit around and play, and they have like this big mass. Yeah.
And you used to be a nerd. You're not anymore, but
I am.
okay, like
Just
in
a
that
different
sense, you don't
context,
game anymore. But the
No,
thing
no.
is, we were sitting at DreamHack. We were working, but he gave me his phone for some reason, and he wanted me to like, what was it like? I was
Who?
gonna. You gave me your phone.
Oh yeah.
And I was swiping on his girls on his
Wow.
phone. And then I turned it to game mode. Oh
No,
yeah.
you took my phone because you wanted to check it out. Yeah,
Tinder.
my Tinder. Yeah, you were
Yeah.
like, let me do it. I'm bored. And you were like, okay, I don't care. And then what did you do?
Then I just turned it to men. And then I swiped like crazy. And you had so many matches. And I remember you actually talked to a guy.
Yeah, he was
And you
cool.
became friends with
No,
him.
but he was like a singer, like
Yeah.
in Denmark, I think. So we still follow each other. No, but he's really cool. He's really.
Yeah.
Sometimes stuff happen. It
Yeah.
was fake.
That was actually hilarious.
Yeah.
I thought.
I met him for a drink. No, I'm kidding. I'm not into that.
I mean, you don't know until you try, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't want to. I don't want to try.
I don't want to try either.
No.
I mean, I don't discriminate.
Please, no. I don't discriminate. Love is love.
Love is
But
love.
I don't want to share that kind of love.
No, neither do I.
Maybe if I was from Alabama.
What?
Because
What?
I only have cousins around. It's too big.
Yeah, it's too big.
You know, I go and channel my inner Alabama. I only have cousins around.
Sweet home, Alabama.
Lord, I'm coming home to you.
But yeah,
Don't
you
get me
had-
singing. I'm going to start
No,
singing.
Yeah, but you had some questions from our dear audience.
Questions, yes.
Yeah, you had some.
I had some, yes.
Yeah. Should we bring them up?
I'll bring them up right on my phone. We'll do our best to answer, but we are not licensed professionals in any matter or way. We're going to talk about our personal experiences and what we would have done in a situation, whatever the question brings up. All right.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's start with easy questions, and then we'll move on to like a little bit enhanced questions. So
Wait, how many questions did you get?
I got 10, around like 15,
That's good.
I think. Yeah, that's good. So the first question is easy. How tall are we?
I'm a midget.
I actually know that you're a midget. No. But I feel
But
like...
then you're just a taller midget.
Yeah. But like, I feel like every man under like... Oh shit. Like, get it out. And every man under...
It's okay.
Man...
It's a learning
I don't
curve.
like it. I feel bad. Every man under like 180 centimeters, 5'11", I feel is a hobbit. So we're...
I mean, hey, go to I don't know, Mexico or Chile or something.
but oh yeah,
you need to speak in Sweden.
Are there any shorter in Lord of the Rings than hobbits? Yeah. No, yeah, there's those
Me?
small. No, there's those small people. What are they called? Are they like a variation of hobbits? You've seen the show Lord of the Rings?
Yes. What the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, but like the show, the series. I mean,
oh,
they were like smaller. Are they like they were smaller
Rings
than
of
hobbits?
Power.
Yeah. They were smaller than hobbits.
No.
Weren't they? You like you can see their village.
I mean,
They moved around. Like they had the hide.
but those were hobbits.
They were hobbits.
That's like Stone Age hobbits. Or something.
Oh, okay. Because I felt like
They were like, and they didn't really have houses and stuff. They were just
moving
like,
around. They were
nomads.
travelers. Yeah, they are nomads. But no, but I'm joking. But we're not that tall.
I'm 173 or 174 centimeters tall.
73.
Short.
Yeah, that's 5'8".
I'm a short king.
Yeah, he's 5'8", and I'm close to 5'10", so I'm 177. I'm just shy of 5'10" is 178, so
Yeah.
I'm 5'9" and a half. The half matters.
5'9".
But yeah. So that's how tall we are.
No, 177 ain't 5'9" and a half.
Yeah.
Is it like 6 foot 2 meters or something?
No, what the heck? 6 foot is 182.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm gonna calculate
I
it.
believe you. Jesus Christ.
No, I wanted to calculate it
Save
to
my
be sure.
soul.
To be sure.
Oh.
6 feet, so times... Oh, I forgot how to do this.
What is how tall?
Times
6 feet into centimeters. Hello.
182.88.
Okay.
6 feet.
Okay. 6 feet.
So, I think 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters, and then 12 times 6. 1 feet is 12 inches times 6 times 2.54.
While we're doing height, why don't we just do weight as well then? How much do you weigh right now?
Just going into that. No, I'm kidding. I'm 96. I ate pizza. I haven't slept, so I don't know. I haven't weighed myself. But yesterday I weighed myself on 96, so that's about... And 210 is 94.95.
But that's
so I'm about 2...
metric is...
Yeah, but I still want to get it to everyone else. We're not just the metric system, dude. Enhance your mind.
How?
We're like... Yeah, exactly. How? Dude, put on the blondie. Hello, Mr. Blonde. 215. So about 215 in pounds, LBS.
Yeah, I actually don't know how much I weigh right now. I think I'm around like 93, 94.
In the morning?
Yeah. I've gone up some weight.
Yeah, but that's not your real weight.
I mean, is it my fake
It's a fluctuation. It's like water weight.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know.
And your GI tract is filled with sugar.
But I think I'm around 93. I'm around 93 and 94 right now.
Yeah, so 93 kilograms.
Yeah.
That's about 208.
Man, I started to get blood handles, man. And then when I was around 87, I started to get abs.
You're looking thick. You're looking like thick like a snake.
No. I mean 87. 87, I started to see the remnants of like abs or something. Yeah.
Yeah. You can see on the picture. Put it on
Instagram.
Then
if I were to get like 82, 83, I think I would be very satisfied with that. Like as an off season.
Yeah, but you have like a fluctuation weight. So I'd say stay between 80 to 85 based on how your composition is. Yeah. And then you can increase the food based on what you look like. So you shouldn't, if your performance goes up in the gym, you don't need to increase food because it's enough.
Yeah.
And my mentality is you always want to do as little as possible to get out as much as possible. So you don't want to go to high amounts of drugs. You don't want to go to high amounts of food. You don't want to go to high volume when you don't need to. Why would you?
Balance.
Yeah.
In all things.
Yeah, but you want to get as much out of as little as possible, right? If I can do one set of biceps curls and now my biceps are going to grow, why would I want to do more? But I'm going to increase it whenever I can or need to.
Yeah. Next question?
Yeah.
Or did you have something else?
No, but I was like, what we were talking about, we get into something else. Next question is, what's our goals? Do we have any specific goals
with
this year with training? It says, but maybe
podcast or
no with training.
Maybe. I mean,
or
my goal is to get less fat. I would say
change your composition.
I've actually got into a zone now where I'm working out every week consistently, and have done that all this year, which I haven't done in a long time, but. Now that I'm doing that, and I feel like
felt like it was very
I mean it's very appetizing.
If you haven't done this before, it's awkward to have this thing in your face. You're like,
no, but
do you want to stare at it?
I just kind of announced, or I talked to my dear brother here about it, and like he's gonna compete in April, and I want to join him on that journey, and I'm going to go on a cut, and I'm going to try and compete and see. I mean, maybe I just don't compete if I feel like I'm not even close to where I need to be to compete. But I'm gonna go on a diet for 24 weeks as well and see where I land after that, and we'll see on the journey.
Pressure is privilege, and it's nice to be able to put yourself under pressure to see what you're like, because you got to go out of your. I feel like comfort zone. You can have a comfort zone, but sometimes you got to get out of it because you got to expand your mind, right?
You should always be trying to press away from your comfort zone. You should always try to be in a discomfort mode, because that's where you grow the most.
It's a balance as well. You need to be able to.
Yeah.
It's a hard one. You need to be able to relax and see where you've come from.
Balance
and
in all things.
Yeah, but how far you've come. But balance is so subjective. You can't just say balance, because
I guess that's subjective,
balance is very different from person to person. So whatever balance is for me, it's not for you. Balance for me
that's the fine part. Yeah. Balance for me is different than it is for you. Yeah. So for me, balance might be working out 3 times a week and eating pizza on Saturdays. And for balance for you, maybe you need to work out 4 times a week and eating pizza twice a week. I mean, that's as I say, balance is very subjective.
But whenever you have a goal, balance becomes very skewed. Like when I go into the reason why I've competed so much and done well the last years is because when I promise myself, I don't want to let myself down because I'm a hardest critic. And I want to be the best that I can. And I can't be that if I'm not honest with myself. So whenever I set up a goal, I need to go for that. I need to do it. I can't, like, it doesn't matter how I feel some days. It doesn't matter, oh, I want to eat that. That doesn't even exist. If you want to be the best at something, or you're best at something, you can't have you can't have you got to go for it. Like, why are you doing it otherwise? Put your time into something else. If you really don't want to do something, then don't do it. If you can't do it full-heartedly, don't do it.
That's also a good thing. That's how you kind of become immune to bad critique. If you are your own biggest critiquer.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll always listen to it. But I've already thought about it 100 times.
Exactly.
So whenever someone says something, I'm like, yeah, I know about that. And it's okay. It doesn't faze me because I've already processed it.
But the best thing is when you kind of get that.
If it gets a new input.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, then I'll think about it and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe that's actually accurate.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be mad.
No. Next question.
It didn't go into my goals. Did we? Yeah. We were both going to compete. Was it training-wise?
Oh, training. Yeah, I'm sorry.
So, yeah, no, but I think, yeah, you mentioned it, like, with the competitions and stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, we both have the same kind of similar goals.
It's yeah.
And we just started this podcast, and this podcast is something you and I do together as a fun thing. But hopefully it's going to go somewhere in the future.
Yeah, but we still want to bring people on. We want to, like, encourage people to be healthy and whatever they can do.
Yeah, that's the main goal of
like, we want to learn, so we want to bring on people that know more about a specific subject than us, so we can really expand our knowledge. And so maybe you can join us and expand your knowledge.
We are not near any sort of experts on anything. I mean, we're not licensed in any way. We're just I wouldn't say a lot of bro science, but I would say we are accumulating a lot of knowledge from a lot of people that's smarter than us, and we're trying to apply it and use it in a way that's.
But that's what I've done since
practical.
I was 17. So bodybuilding has been my main focus.
Yeah, but
I've done a lot of other things, but
I'm just starting.
Yeah, but you've done more like gaming orientated. I've put most of my time into bodybuilding, and so I've learned. You can always learn more, but I have the knowledge that I need to be able to coach myself, even though it's very hard. A lot of people were like, "How can you do that? Why don't you go for a coach?" But I felt like I wanted to try it, and I wanted to be held accountable and responsible for the outcomes, and I don't want to have excuses. So I really wanted to push myself and see what I was capable of in my mind. And when I did that, I started coaching myself. That's when it went well for me.
Yeah.
Because when I've decided something, I really go for it.
I think it's good to have a coach in the sense, so you can just
Yeah, but I have that. I have friends that are
bounce ideas
very into bodybuilding as well.
Yeah.
And we can bounce ideas. But I go for, if I have like a problem and I'm like, what do you think about this? I usually have thought about it that much that I know what he's going to answer and he's going to agree.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll take that into account. So I'm not narrow-headed or narrow-minded. I'm very open. I wasn't before, but I've become that because I know that that's what I need to be able to evolve.
It's a maturity thing, I would say.
Yeah.
Becoming open to stuff.
Yeah. So next question. This, I already know the answer.
Really?
Who would have won in an eating competition between us two?
It depends on what we're eating.
Yeah, but I can eat fast, but eating much It's because I'm so competitive, but you would eat more than me
I
because
mean,
you're like a skraldespand, as you say in Danish. You're like a
trash can.
trash can.
I mean,
You're not
I
that
don't
good,
know
but
why, but I can just eat. I can eat.
copious amounts.
Yeah, I mean, if it's pizza we're
You're
talking about,
bottomless.
I could eat 2 pizzas.
Yeah, just
Maybe
goes
3.
straight to ice cream.
Yeah, I don't know.
We should try like going for sushi sometime. Because you have like a
But
buffet.
sushi isn't really my thing. But I mean, if I find a good one, and yeah, I mean, yeah, we should try.
Yeah, we should try.
Yeah, we should try.
I like it.
Maybe
But
we should do it before.
but eating fast, I'm like I want to be. I'm competitive in that sort.
I eat
but
really fast.
yeah, but
even though I don't have to, you know.
yeah, you do that. But when I have like a goal, I'm gonna crush it. So I want to crush it. And I'm like, okay, because I had a competition with like 2 friends, like maybe 7 years ago, and we bought 2 Ben and Jerry's and a what's it called, like a pub roll, like a meat roll. So I ate all mine, and they still. One guy had his 2 ice creams left, and one had started on his first ice cream, and I ate all mine.
The fuck?
The brain freeze, dude.
Okay,
The brain freeze. I was like, oh my god.
If you guys want to see an eating competition between me and my brother, we can actually get that going. Maybe
That
we
would
can do
be
it
fun.
here.
On the
Yeah,
podcast?
yeah. I mean, we just film it and just put all the food there and we just fucking start eating.
Oh yeah, dude. I have a.
And we have some judge.
I have an
or something.
excuse. A judge? No, it's how fast you. I have an excuse.
The
I'm
diet.
gonna start cutting.
Yeah, but,
It's a cheat meal, like
can't-
5,000 calories. You're gonna be sweating.
but that's the thing. Like when I've had like a binge, and I start to like 1,000 to how much 3, 4. I'm like, wait, I did I just eat 7,000 calories? Like, how? It was like during a day. I swear I ate like 7,000 calories. I don't know, but that's not too much though. But yeah, whatever. Next question.
I don't really. This like the questions are in Swedish, so I have to translate them.
Yeah.
But if you train the same muscle every day, does it break down? Does it break down more than up, or do you destroy the muscle?
You mean if you let's say you do biceps every day for a month, or like let's say a week, and then it doesn't really, you won't really develop it, I guess. If you want to break down
if you look
more,
at like people doing like construction work, like lifting a shovel every day, using
but
the
that's
same
not
muscle,
hypertrophy.
we're not talking about that. We're talking about breaking down. This is not a
Yeah, but that's
hypertrophy question.
I think the person is talking about hypertrophy. Like let's say you go to the gym and do like say bench press every day.
No, this person is asking, does it break down more? Yeah, hypertrophy. Are you going to build the muscle? Absolutely. But are you going to break it down, or are you going to build it? If the frequency of every day is too much,
It is.
or do you destroy the muscle?
Yeah.
So frequency is based on your recovery capabilities, right?
I guess.
So it's based on volume. If you do 1 set of biceps, so let's do you do a full body every day, 1 set, sub max, you could train every day and be able to train every day, but it's sub max. But so you don't have to do that. But if you want to be somewhat optimal according to literature, you want to train it every 48 to 72 hours. I think I said it was wrong. I said 24 to 72 hours last time. But you want to train it every 2 to 3 days. That's enough to be able to do adequate volume, and for the body for the muscle protein synthesis process, and for the body to be able to recover.
But I heard you should.
But if you train
around...
or sticking to the question, if you train it depends. It depends. But I would never recommend training a specific muscle every day. Then it depends on what kind of training you're doing. If it's like you're in the gym training it for hypertrophy, you shouldn't do that. Yeah. I don't recommend that.
I mean, there are girls out there that do like hip thrust every day. You know, they want the big eyes.
I don't think they do it every day.
Someone's doing it every day.
I think that's going to lead to your performance is going to suffer, and it's going to be atrophy, because you're like, there's something called rhabdo. So rhabdo is like a
what the hell is rhabdo?
Like a degenerative thing where your body goes into where it can't recover, so it's going to start breaking itself down. I think that's rhabdo. I'm not really sure specifically, but I think that's like the general thing about it. Like rather doing something when you overtrain or train too much.
Yeah.
Maybe that's your nervous system. So maybe it's not specifically one muscle, but it's your nervous system not being able to recover. So if you were to just train maybe one set of biceps every day, you could do that, but you want to train everything else, right? So I would recommend 2 to 3 days between training sessions.
Yeah.
Because that's going to give you the like adequate volume per workout and intensity. So I would never recommend going every day.
No, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yes, if that's like yeah, that's it.
I have one more thing.
What?
You know, I don't know if you're gonna be very interested in this, but
why did that question make me sweat?
I don't know.
Started questioning myself.
You remember dueling in WoW?
Oh yeah.
They just had, you know, they released like a hardcore server where when you die in the game, you die permanently. And they made a dueling tournament where you duel to the death.
Wow.
And that tournament, they had 1 month prep. The prize pool was $100,000.
That's so cool.
That's insane.
It's like gladiators.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they had, and it was privately funded by a lot of streamers in that community.
Yeah.
And $100,000, and it's insane. It was like a community built event. It's the biggest event in that game's history ever, and it's not even the company doing it.
Wow,
that's crazy.
What are you gonna? What level is it? Like 60?
Yeah, they all leveled from 1 to 60.
Vanilla.
And then they grinded all the gear and gimmicks and stuff. And then they had a big tournament where.
But if you die in the tournament, you're dead.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so crazy! All that time you put into leveling up to level 60.
Yeah, I think they have like.
Oh, I'll be so frustrated.
Around 10 to like 15 days played total. They had on like everyone on their character.
Yeah.
And that's like 24 hours times 10 to 15. Yeah.
Wow.
So it was fun to watch.
That's crazy. Did you not join the tournament? Or do you have to put in like a?
Do you think I have time for that? What the fuck?
No, maybe no.
Would I even be close to winning? Like these people were monsters who were playing as well.
You're a really good gamer. You would be.
I'm not even on the same level. I'm good at games, but like for example,
you
one guy
could be a pro gamer, no doubt. You just don't. I don't believe that you had enough confidence when you were gaming.
I don't think. No,
If you would have had a goal, and you really you could have been a pro gamer.
No, yeah. I don't know.
You just I've
played so many hours.
You don't have confidence.
Yeah, but I have played so many hours, and I've put so much effort into like getting something. Like I got high ranks in games, fine, like very high.
Yeah,
ranks.
But I mean, like,
but not even close to being a professional. No.
I don't think back then you were good at playing with others, like in a team, because you were very hard, and some people could take that the wrong way. But if you were to play like a single, you would have been a pro gamer.
Maybe.
Because you had that determination.
Maybe I played the games.
You wanted, like, the intensity you had when we were playing arena was very high. It was like a high performance. Like, you were very attentive and astute. Like, your observation was very astute. Everything, you were so good in the game. But I had to tell you, like, okay, dude, chill. But you really wanted, and we got it was because of you. It was because of you. We got like 2K rating or some shit.
Yeah, but that was high. I mean,
no, but it was. I barely played. I was like, yeah, just healing, like throwing hot. So
but 2K back then. But usually the pros are like 3K.
Yeah, but you could have been that. But you had to find your.
Maybe.
You needed to find the right partner.
I had a partner, but. We got high rating, but then
he dubbed you.
No, but
okay.
I don't think because when he stopped playing with me and he found someone else, they got even higher rating. So maybe I don't know. I don't think so, but whatever.
You need to trust yourself more.
Yeah. Maybe in another universe.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, what's fun?
Would you rather walk around naked in public or go to jail for 1 year?
What the fuck? Walk around naked in public sounds so weird.
But why would I walk around naked in public if I don't have to?
I mean, I would just stay at home, I guess.
Could you imagine like the winters? You'd have like the major shrinkage.
No, but imagine when you have to go like meal prep, or like doing squats at the gym. Don't look at me! Don't look at my asshole!
Oh, that's so nasty. I was actually having a conversation about that. Was my friend has a sauna. We were in the sauna, and then like he was like, whenever he goes in like alone and he's like naked in the sauna, and he's like, the thought he has whenever he has like the hose down in the corner, so he has to bend down to get it. It's like, this is not a good view. Like, what if his like wife walks in or something like that? She's like, wow.
Depends on who you're asking.
He was like, it's nice to see a woman going down like that, but a man, unless you're gay, it's not like very attractive to see a dude go down as spread like.
Hey, nice balls, dude.
Like ding ding ding. No, but yeah, no. Would you rather like? I wouldn't want to go to jail, so I just have to.
Maybe we could be like Tate brothers.
No, for 1 year, like the Tate brothers.
You like push-ups in the gym and like, hey, stare at the guards like, you ain't got nothing on me.
That's not good. We're gonna be treated very badly.
I mean, imagine how many push-ups you could do every day.
Yeah, that's true.
You would have so much time.
No, but I'd go to. I'd probably.
I mean, if you would have been naked in public, you could do anything. What you had to stay at home.
No, but I wouldn't want it like in the winter, in the summer. No, you couldn't do that in Sweden. You'd be locked up. You'd be locked up anyway. You couldn't walk around naked. There's like nudist beaches in Sweden.
I mean, I would rather be in jail at home than in jail. So I would not go to public.
Exactly.
And I would stay home.
Yeah, so you'd just be jailed at home, basically.
Yeah.
So I'd stay home, and then you'd have someone
But
like
then,
you'd order Foodora, like a delivering service with food.
Well, I would just go. Actually, maybe I would go outside sometimes though.
No, you couldn't. You'd run out.
Maybe what if I want to go out naked?
But you'd be locked up.
Ah, that's true.
That's crazy.
No,
that would be hell.
No, you could go.
But like jail is worse, of course.
No, but you could leave it like a nudist.
Oh yeah, you could find some place.
Yeah, go there. And like, hey, hello guys.
For 1 year,
yeah.
you could. Yeah.
But
yeah. You could do that. Yeah, check it out. Let's do it.
That's so weird.
What?
I mean, imagine you're a nudist in like a nudist community. You see like an attractive woman in the nudist community. Like
maybe that's like their like a common like greeting term for that.
Hello.
Like, hey.
But how does it work?
It's like, what's that food? she saw that guy.
So you're sitting like they're like, why is your penis getting bigger? Relax.
Oh, you'd like to know. But shut up.
Yeah.
No, but I'd take the naked. Where would I'd have to order everything at home. Like if it started that day, I had to go home.
Or maybe you can.
And I'd have to go.
Ask someone else. Can you go shopping for me?
Yeah, but like I'd have to get like a home gym. I'd have to order everything at home.
Yeah.
Like so I could train, but I would go crazy. Like,
you got any more
but it's
like that?
No, but it's better. It's better to be at home than in jail, I guess.
No.
If you could choose an animal as a battle companion, which one would it be? This is very cool because if you think about World of Warcraft, but like, okay, let's think like real life. So, what animal would you have as a battle companion? What battle are we battling? Wait, what are we going into battle? Yeah, what are we gonna do? If you could choose an animal as a battle companion, which one would it be?
I mean, a horse is pretty nice to ride on, I guess.
A horse? But he's not really gonna, yeah.
A battle companion. I don't know. I mean, what's the most
If it's my friend, yeah, I'd like ride a big ass elephant or something.
That's true. Go, like a rhino or like an elephant.
Yeah, but like what? He's a big
like a poisonous snake.
Yeah, what is he gonna do? Like maybe what? Yeah, like a lion. No.
Yeah, that elephant. Yeah, elephant. That's good. Elephant.
Because I could still do something.
I would have an elephant.
I'd like if a lion came.
No, I'm done.
I'd be on the elephant like.
I mean, hey, nothing fucks with the elephant in the jungle. Like,
no, they're dangerous.
Yeah.
Eagle. You fly him. Oh shit! Where did he go?
Elephant is coming.
This question is retarded. What's the weirdest smell you've ever smelled?
Your fart.
My flatulence.
Your flatulence. It was this one time when we were younger, and my dear brother, you know, at our father's, we have like we had beds where like singular beds, but they were like facing towards like the edge of the room, and he was laying at the fan, and for some reason he started to fart in the fan. And I'm lying there, and the fan is like completely like straight into my face, and all the smell was just going up my nostrils, and I was like, I was fucking puking, dude.
I was dying.
Yeah, but that was a time where he was like 130 kilos, just eating shit all day. Them farts were like,
was I? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a big boy.
Yeah, it was a big boy. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, but their beds were like really like this, and I was like, but you were.
But you were so weird when you were like.
But no, I wasn't.
Dude, I swear, I found like knives under the bed.
I needed to protect myself.
And yeah, but I felt like like
no,
candy.
you didn't. No, you didn't.
You had everything.
But I need
like
I had a stash, okay?
Yeah, why?
If it was the end of the world, I'd need like protection. I'd need like stash. I'd need like candy to be ready, you know.
Yeah, we need candy.
What if The Walking Dead happened? I'm like, I'm ready, you know. You just throw knives. But no,
did I do something weird when that you remember when we were younger?
Weird? No, but you sneezed.
What?
Like you have like this trajectory, like sneezing, so you could hit me, and it was so nasty. I'm like, you would like sit like this, and it was like, and it hit me. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Take it away! You were like dying. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like it's not.
That actually happened.
Like it's not. What the fuck?
I was just randomly walking at home. Like, what the fuck? What is that? It was like this big thing on the ground. Like I have a small cold.
No, there's a kid coming around like.
No, but she wasn't there. But I was like, what? I was like, and I felt nice, but
yeah,
it was fun.
Freedom, but why can't you do like put your hand?
But I did not expect to like shoot out.
It was like it was not like an unusual thing.
No.
Whenever you sneezed, I got it. Like you did it on me. I was like, dude,
brotherly love, you know.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
But that's like the weirdest smell I've.
Oh yeah,
I'm not sure. Like I used to work at like a lorry. What do you call like trucks?
Lorry?
You know, like Dad's job. I was there like for summer.
What the fuck is a lorry?
Lorry is like British, English lorry. It's truck.
A forklift?
No, lastbil. Truck.
A truck.
Yeah, with a lorry.
What the fuck is a lorry?
It's a lorry, mate.
Lorry?
It's British.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, obviously, blondie.
A blonde?
No, but
don't. I know some
don't discriminate.
I know some blonde people.
Don't discriminate. Yeah, I know there's a lot of blonde people smarter than me. I'm sorry. God damn it. Check yourself.
Don't wreck yourself.
Yeah. Chick. Anyways, what I was talking about, I was working there for like a summer, and there was a crashed truck, and his cooler hadn't been cleaned out. So it had been there for like 3 months with food in it. 3-4 months.
Yeah.
And there was like insects. They got into it. And the guy that was like my man, like helping me, taking care of me, showing me what I was supposed to do. He was like, like, I was like, what the hell? What's going on? And I got intrigued. I was like 15, 14. I was like, what's happening, dude? He was like, go up there. I was like, what the hell? And I climbed out. I was like, what's that? What's it? I don't know. I got this smell. It was so sour, dude. Oh my god, it was really bad.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'll fix it, because I wanted to like do something.
You know,
So
smell
I
it.
cleaned that out, and it was so bad, man.
God damn.
That's like what I can remember now.
But what would he had in that cooler then? That's
It was like
suspicious.
milk and
Or maybe like a head.
yeah, a head. Yeah,
Hey, maybe it's a serial killer.
he had a turd in there.
Maybe it was Jeffrey Dahmer's truck.
That would be weird.
Lorry?
Yeah, Lori. Yeah, but that's one of the weirdest smells. But usually your flatulence was very bad. And you could walk around like when I was younger. I would be like sitting, like doing something, watching TV. You would walk around like, and you'd fart in my head. I was like, what was that, dude? What's your problem?
Hey, I was a kid, okay? Like,
yeah,
but
me too. Younger, traumatized kid from your farts. I burn into my brain like, I lost brain cells from that shit. I was like, for like 10 minutes. I was in there like, I don't know,
just drowned and it becomes hello, my name is Forrest Gump.
Yeah, that's your farts. Are
Any more of those?
Up there.
This is fun.
Yeah. This is a basic one. Ass or titties? Personality.
Is it even a question?
Yeah, ass.
Who the fuck cares about titties?
I thought you were gonna say both.
No, but ass is like, it's the best thing in the world.
Yeah, because you're gay.
Huh? No, but ass over, like, ask me.
Yeah.
Ass
No,
is-
but I'm more into personality.
What the fuck?
It's the personality that matters. Because the ass gonna get.
But before
the ass,
the personality,
is gonna get
there is ass.
The ass is gonna get saggy, and the titties are gonna be floppy.
Yeah, but
floppity floop.
But you don't fall in love with the personality.
Maybe.
Yeah, of course you do, but personality is important. But I mean,
No, I'm joking.
first
but-
time you see someone, it's like the first impression. Of course, it's gonna be like, God damn, she hot, yeah. But then you get to know her and like, I like her too.
Yeah, but that like if she's a good person, that's
Important.
she can be a 6. Like she does, like she can look okay, but if she has like a beautiful personality, her eyes like or sparkle when you talk to her, you just get that connection. I'm like, okay, you're a 10.
Yeah,
You just make me
yeah.
feel good.
Yeah.
I just like being with you and talking to you. We're like we can hang out and be best friends.
I mean, first impressions, looks are
Best friend.
important. Yeah, but I mean, the looks is not gonna be important.
No, because
we're all
gonna get old. It's the eyes and how they make you feel. And how
Yeah,
they
but
talk.
the point I'm trying to make is the looks is important, the first impression. But if your personality is bad as hell,
it's
then
not gonna matter. It's not gonna
doesn't matter how.
It's
good
like
you-
okay,
good you look.
wow. But if I had the identical, if I had 3 of the same identical girls, and one had a little bit more butt, one had a little bit more boob, no butt, and one had like I don't know what that other guy had, but girl had. Yeah. He's gonna turn. But I'd probably go for the one with the more hip leg. I like that. If I had,
Butt.
if I got, I just feel that like shape. I like a little bit. I'd rather have like a little bit.
Summarizing this man's, he is too nice to answer it, but he likes butt.
I don't
Yes.
discriminate, but I do.
But
I do love all women, all shapes and sizes. I love them all.
Hey, that's true. We don't discriminate.
No, we don't discriminate. We just love.
but we
everybody.
love ass.
Take that out of context. This gay lady. It's not wrong with being gay.
But I mean, hey, ass is ass.
No, it's ass. Yeah, it's
no
ass.
matter me.
But I mean, like,
Yes,
ass.
dudes
It's just
with
not the
good asses too.
Yeah, ass. But good ass usually comes with like good hips and legs and like it's often like proportional.
Yeah, I mean, if it's unproportional,
Because
then they had
that
a
means that
BCG.
they have like good shape, and that's very.
Like they had a Brazilian. Yeah. If they're like big butt but no hams or quads. It's like,
Yeah, it's like a BBL, a bloop,
like Kim
just don't
Kardashian.
say it, yeah. But yeah, that's also my preference a little bit more.
Goddamn. Next question.
All right, last question.
Yeah.
What's the funniest or craziest thing you've ever done? It's hard to like because sometimes you think about them and you're like, oh yeah, I did that, but I think you just
then
gotta
you remind yourself of something else.
Yeah, but I think you just gotta think of what you got in mind right now.
The funniest and craziest.
The funniest or craziest.
Uh,
I'd say like I have a few things, of course, but I'd say just to get something out. I said when I was in Idol, that was such a spontaneous thing. I was like 19, and my friend was with me, and he was like a little bit hungover, so we just did that like a spontaneous thing, and I went like all the people I was in line with. We stood for like a few hours. All was so good. It was so dedicated. I was just like a fluke. I was like, yeah, I'm just here to try it, have fun.
no.
And I was the only one that got like a golden ticket. I was so surprised. I was like, this is crazy.
No.
And then I was on TV and everything, and I went to Stockholm. But the crazy part there is I was not prepared for that attention, like from so many people. I was not ready mentally.
You were very young as well.
Yeah, I was 19. And the only thing I thought about when I was there was like my tuna cans and competing. I wanted to compete so bad. I was 19. So the next year after that, I competed. I just wanted to go into that because I loved bodybuilding. I loved it so much. It was so pure for me. And I was like, yeah, let's try this. I didn't even think it was going to go anywhere. But then I was like, yeah, I want to go back home. And when I was there in Stockholm, like 5 cameras, the judge, TV, everything. I was like, what am I doing here? And they could tell. I looked down to the floor and I was singing. It was not.
So
I was not ready.
If you were to be curious about that, there's actually a YouTube video on YouTube.
It doesn't look like me. It looks like my fatter younger brother.
but
the blob.
Niklas Janfjord on YouTube. Just search it in and you're gonna see him pop up.
I don't like the way I sang, but I think I sing better now.
But you was pretty good.
It was okay.
But you're much better now.
I think so.
Yeah. So if you would have done it today, I think it would have been a different story.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. What was your funniest and craziest thing?
Actually, I'm going blank right now. I mean, I've done
blank. Oh, I thought you said blank. What's happening? You're like, oh, go.
And then the ghost of Mike was like, no. Yeah. I've done so many stupid stuff things. So I mean, craziest thing.
There was one big part you had your daughter. That's a crazy and fun part too.
I mean, yeah, well, actually,
that made the really big difference in your life.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Not the cop out with a child, but like that's a big.
Without her, I would not at all be the person I am today. I would say, if you are childless after the age of 30, 35, you miss out on a lot of personal development because children bring out the best in you, and they force you to grow. And I would say children in general, they give you more than you give them because they give you back. It's crazy.
But it depends on you.
They teach you more about yourself.
It depends on you as a person too. Some people just leave their fathers.
But
some don't take care of their kids.
That's not men. That's kids. Leaving kids, I would say.
But I think that's hard to say like a certain age because I'm 30. I don't have kids, and
I'd say 30 to 35.
Yeah, but I'd like to have a kid or two between these years. Yeah.
I mean, okay, it's fine older, but I mean, I think these tools you get and learn from having children, they're very useful.
You had a child when you were 26,
25. I was very young, to be honest.
Yeah, that's like. Kids having kids is also. It's good that you're.
But we're not saying kids having kids. We're saying you're not.
It's
very
good
developed.
if you're stable yourself. If you don't have that support system, it's good to be stable yourself before having kids. So it's not just something that you do for the wrong reasons.
No, you shouldn't just have kids to have kids. But that was kind of the situation I was in.
Yeah.
But
it's going to work out if you really want to take responsibility and be a man.
It depends on the person.
Yeah, but it's going to work out. You just
as long as you take responsibility for the child you put in the world, you're fine. As long as you just do your best with the kid, it's fine.
So would you say don't want to take it away? What was the other?
I mean, that's the crazy part. That is actually when you say it, I don't know why I didn't think about that.
No, but
that is the biggest and craziest, funniest, most amazing thing to look into your child's eyes for the first time, hold her, just smell her, kiss her, just hold her. Yeah, it's you don't think you're capable of loving something or someone so much. So
it's almost a bit scary. It's like having your heart outside of your body.
yeah,
I
exactly.
can imagine.
It's like you giving a piece of your heart into a putting it into someone else's body. Yeah.
So what was the other thing you were talking about?
I was thinking about like I don't know, like a brawl, but it's not important. Yeah.
Fighting, we do that's
Nah,
that's not
stupid stuff.
yeah. Being young and stupid.
Yeah, but I think we're
I feel like we're connected in the ending of this. I think it's been a very productive and fun podcast.
Yeah,
it's going to be even more fun because the more comfortable we get, the more we're going to bring out the retarded side of ourselves. Because I feel like we're still trampling because the last episode wasn't. We had a lot to work on.
Yeah, I had some technical issues.
Yeah, your mic was off.
Yeah. Hopefully it's on now.
Yes, we're gonna get better, but that's the fun part, like getting better. I like progression. I like intensity and progression, so it's just fun.
So we're gonna continue this. We're most likely gonna do like one episode a week.
Yeah, starting off.
Yeah, and then when
releasing them on like Mondays.
If we get some more traction, we can start doing maybe 2, and it might
bringing on guests. That's gonna be, so we're gonna have our episode, but then bringing on guests. So it's gonna be maybe 1 to 2 a week.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be good. So that was it for this episode.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you like it, go to our YouTube.
Follow. And we have a YouTube as well. It's just Jan Fjord Brothers at YouTube.
You can see the Jumpshire Brothers.
Yeah, Instagram, same name. Yeah. So check us out. Have a good one. Peace.
Peace out. Bye.